my honor and privilege to introduce the first guest speaker of the day. He is somebody that we have a huge amount of respect for. You all know and love him. He's a top leader. So without further ado, please help us tear down the house for President of Mether,
Mr. Fawad Asif.
Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go.
Thank you so much, guys. I welcome all of you today. I think today is the history in making, so thank you so much for our honorable guest. And all of you guys, wherever you travel from, thank you so much on behalf of Mether. I love you all. I have so much respect for all of you. You came here to Dubai. Please give a huge round of applause to yourself. You did an amazing job to be here with us today. Right. Just a quick intro. My name is Fawad, and I'm around the blockchain industry for about 6 years, and I'm around network marketing industry for about 10 years. And it's been a tremendous, tremendous journey I've had. So today I'm going to take you to the journey. Like I told you before, we're going on a journey that what we have done. And when I was coming to this venue, I was super excited because I was looking back 2 years from now what I was doing. We were sitting, we were planning, we're going to have our own blockchain. And at that time, not many people knew, even I never knew so much of blockchain. So I was thinking and planning, we're going to have our own blockchain. And then in future, we will do this and we will do that. And when I was driving at the venue today, I had a smile on my face because I was thinking to myself that we came so far. In these last 2 years, it's been an amazing journey. We had to meet some amazing individuals, and we've built this together. And if I'm sitting or I'm standing in front of you guys today, it's not my success, and it's not about me anymore. It's all of us. We all did it together. And I think on that note, we do need another round of applause to all of ourselves, that with our consistent effort and conviction, we were able to hit the mark, and from here onwards, the only way is up. So we started, for those of you who don't know much about this, I'm going to take you to a journey on a roadmap, how we started. We started back in November 2020, and it was really the first day that we started officially, and from there onward, we just grew. Because in February 2021, we were able to launch our blockchain. And having your own blockchain, guys, I'm sure you would understand, if you were crypto around for a long time, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. And for those of you who don't understand how big that is, in the real world, it's like owning a Bugatti or a Rolls Royce. It's a massive thing. In crypto, having your own blockchain. So we were able to launch our own blockchain back in February 2021. Moving forward, we've got listed. So we developed our token using our own blockchain, which is M20, and we got listed back in April 2021 on Windic Exchange. So that's where the journey started. A lot of companies, what they do, they work the other way around. They make a nice, flashy website, and everything is coming soon, 6 months from now, 1 year from now. The great news for all of us is we have done it before. Before you guys here today, everything is done. So what happens in July 2021, we've got listed on Earthbit, which is, how many of you guys know Earthbit Exchange? By the raise of hands? Right, so I would say 70% of you guys know what Earthbit Exchange is. So we've also got listed there. And then we keep moving forward. We never look back from then onwards. Back in September, we launched our MCoin wallet, and that shows that we are a company who is focused on growth. We never settle for less. We keep growing every single month, and everything I say is being done already. Now, back in December, we really went on the next level, and we developed, or we got listed on Binance Smart Chain. And for those of you who are lover of Pancake Swap, the Poo token, all these swaps. So we've got listed on Binance Smart Chain. From there onwards, the world knew who we are. And the only way from there was obviously up, because first we had our own blockchain, then we went to Binance. So we follow a system. And everything in Mether, even today, you will see a systematical growth, not just hype. Because we at Mether don't believe on false hype. You just hype things up for no reason. And that is the reason when we were starting, a lot of fellow members were saying, oh, the other company is doing this, the other company is doing that, why you guys are doing everything systematically? And we had to do that, because I believe when you build something systematically, you don't have to overhype things. It will grow automatically. Yes, it will take time to grow, but guess what happened? In the long term, you will always win. And that is the reason when we've started, alongside us, there's so many other companies came and they're gone and no one ever heard about them, and you will never heard about them because they were just built on hype. Now, January 2022, so early this year, we've got listed on Pancake Swap, like I said before, and also in February, we got listed on a Tier2 exchange. And if you guys are around crypto for a long time, you would understand Tier2 exchange and getting listed is a big thing, and especially DEX trade, where the over $10 million are getting traded per day is a huge thing. And it was a huge success for us as well as Mether, all the Mether family, because we are stepping up the ladder every single month. So we got listed on DEX trade, and from there onwards we saw a huge number of volume going up, starting from 100,000 a day to going over $500,000 per day. Isn't that amazing, guys? Can we please give a round of applause to the system that they have developed through these months? Right. Quickly moving forward, then, I think this is where I got really, really excited, because early this year, back in March, we've got listed in one of the well-renowned exchange called Hotbit. And I think when we got listed on Hotbit, that was a game changer, because we've saw a huge, huge pump in the price of MCoin. How many of you guys remember? MCoin shooting from almost under $1, going all the way up, touching $3. Okay, I'm back now. Brilliant. So we saw a huge pump in that run. Now, let's quickly roll over what happened with the MCoin blockchain itself. So if you guys run blockchain, you would understand supply and demand. Anyone understand supply and demand rule? Forget about being in a crypto industry. Let me give you an example. We have a mobile phone, right? Any mobile phone or any product from Google or Apple, if they decide that they're going to launch iPhone 14, but they're only going to make 100 pieces, guess what happens to the price of the phone? What happens? It goes up. Why? Because limited supply and the demand is so high, right? The supply goes up. That is why when it comes to crypto, supply and demand rule is really, really the key thing. So what we did, we really think about it, and we cut the supply to half. So at the beginning, we had a $1 billion in MCoins, but now they cut it down to half. So now, right now, all together, we have $500 million MCoin available, which means the coin that you and I hold will go up in value anyway, because it cuts in half. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Brilliant. Okay. Now, what to expect in the future? Right. We know we started 2 years ago. It was an amazing journey. We done great, and we done so good, and everything was done. But why you guys are here today? That's my question. When I was coming, I was thinking why all of you would come. To expect what? Because what we are about to witness in next 2 to 3 years. Guys, do you remember before 2006 or 7, do you remember which phone you and I used to have? And the technology was so slow, but 2007 onwards, the technology just changed 360-degree turn. And now you buy any product, anything, IT, digital, whatever, every 6 months later, you get a new update. You got a mobile phone, it gives you an update to keep up to date. And our developers do understand the need, the growing need of a blockchain. Because just remember, in the next bull run, you will not see the coins that you witnessed this last pump. You will not see them, right? Because they've been developed on the old technology. Just like today, you will not use iPhone 10, iPhone 7, you will not use it. Why? Because they've been developed in the old technology. You will only use iPhone 13, or you go for the bigger one or the better one, good efficient. So what these guys really did, they really thought about it, how we can improve our technology based on the various things. So moving forward, so the first and the foremost and the most important thing, what these guys have said. By the way, before we go ahead, how many of you were excited when we did our first NFT launch? Are you guys excited? How many of you actually own one? If you own one or more NFT, please stand up. Let's see. If you own one or more Mether Legend, please stand up. Now, please give a huge, huge round of applause to all these guys who are a holder of NFTs. And we all know how big the NFT industry is. And thank you, please have a seat. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So we all know how big the NFT industry is. And later on, we'll play a video of how we did it, and that's another topic where someone come and cover the NFT side as well. But all I want to say is, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have really thought about it step by step, how we can improve the technology and how we can really grasp the benefit of coming years. So what you should expect moving forward, first thing first, our next NFT drop is around the corner. Are you guys excited? So the first priority you guys are going to have who already hold the first drop. Isn't that exciting news, guys? It's just to give you guys the priority because you really trusted on the project, you trusted in us, so you guys will have the priority because you already hold NFT, and that is, you will have a first chance to buy, and then it'll open to the local public. In September, what do you need to be expecting? You need to expect a really, really amazing thing because we are going to launch an app. We're going to have a Tradebit app you can use on your iPhone, iOS, and also Google Play Store. So you can actually have, just like you use your Binance, you can use Tradebit app. Right now, we are live on Tradebit. Are you guys excited about Tradebit? Yeah. This is our own, but again, this is another topic for someone else. I don't want to ruin their topic, but we also are live on Tradebit as well, so you can expect our application, which is coming soon. And in October, we have our next drop of NFTs, because it's total sum of 10,000, and they divided it. So if you miss the next chance, there's another one to follow. Now, in November, things get really serious. Really, really serious. Why? Because in November this year, we're going to go to Tier 1 exchanges. And can you imagine what will happen to the price of MCoin? Can you imagine, anyone? It can go anywhere 2-digit. I can really, really tell you this, guys. Based on my experience, it can really grow. It can really grow because it can go anywhere in 2 digits. So this is an exciting time to be part of Mether. Now, in December, we're really looking forward to launch our own swap, like Pancake Swap. We're going to have our own, very own swap, where you can swap other tokens, just like these days you can use MetaMask to swap, or you can do a Pancake Swap to convert one token to another. So in December, we will have our very own platform where you can use that platform as well. So in February next year, that's when we go and hit. Look around. So we've got roughly 350, 400 people sitting today at this venue. In February 2023, we will have 10,000 people just like yourself, right? And that is only possible because we believe on growth, on consistent growth, and that's what we're focusing on. In April 2023, we will launch our Mether Tower. So we will have a Mether Tower where you can really, really use your MCoin to buy your apartment or your house or whatever you want to do. You will have a chance to do that. Now, moving forward in June, So this is a roadmap which we have set. By June, you will be able to buy a lot of things using your MCoin. You can actually use MCoin as a method of payment. And that is, I think, a huge, huge success for all of us, to be part of such project which is growing. And one thing I really want you to understand today is it took 4 years, 3 to 4 years, for any big project to shoot up. 3 to 4 years time of this industry, it takes time for you to develop the products. It takes time for you to really grow the community, build the trust, and then everything comes along and you really go up. So we are just at the right time, with the right project. Moving forward in October, we will hit our first 10 million user on our blockchain, and that is the realistic target, because based on the numbers that we have today, we will definitely hit 10 million users using our blockchain. And of course, moving December 2023, we have the 3rd anniversary of our blockchain, where we will conduct around 15,000 people coming around the world, just like you guys came today, and we do a big, big celebration on them as well. Now, moving forward, before I go ahead, I would like to play one video, because this video is really, really important. And just have a look,
There is a big
guys.
shift happening right now. Some may see it, some may not, and many will look back and say, what just happened? When the world-renowned author and chief economist Paul Zane-Pilzer was asked, what will be the biggest challenge that the world will face in the future? His response
Play my
was,
wrong presentation, bro.
artificial intelligence. Hence, having an additional source of income is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. There was a time where business was done in person, using traditional, tangible transactions. However, the world's largest and most successful companies have spent billions to have an online presence. So don't you think that this is something that you should consider? Well, imagine having the opportunity to work from home through your very own online business. An opportunity where you can participate and get paid on some of the largest and fastest growing industries in the world. Industries such as energy, mobile phone, travel, financial trading education, web development and tech, identity theft protection, and many more. These industries combined exceed trillions of dollars annually, and now thanks to NextArise, you can be part of it. NextArise is an innovative opportunity which allows you to make money on your own terms from the essential products and services that people need, want, and use, month after month, year after year. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be ahead of the curve? Being able to partner up with a sterling company where you can get paid from over 160 countries around the world. How is this possible? Well, most companies spend millions of dollars on traditional marketing to attract new customers and keep the ones that they already have. Instead, NextArise partners up with people just like you, going directly to the consumer and cutting out the traditional costs associated with acquiring customers. Think of it as your very own virtual online business, where NextArise eliminates all the traditional costs that comes with running a business. With more and more people now actively looking for additional income options, there has never been a better time to become an entrepreneur. Just imagine how different your life could be with residual income. And now, you can make it happen. It's time to rise with NextArise.
Okay, so I'm just about to tell you guys something, a really, really secret, which I was holding in so tight for so many days, and I could not wait to share this news with you. Today, what we're about to do is, you have never, ever seen this happening in the history of crypto MLM. And I say this with all honesty. I'm around network marketing for last a decade, and I've seen crypto last about 6 years. I have seen, but I never seen such an acquisition happening in this industry. We are going to erupt the MLM or a network marketing industry, because we've got some amazing news to share with you today. So we have developed a great project, which you guys have know already, and you are part of that, most of you. You've been around for some time. The reason why I'm building this really up, because this is really important for you to understand. When you're around in a coin business, the main reason why so many companies fail, because they fail to provide the usability of their coin. That's where 99.9% company fails, because they build all the hype and they build all the products, but they never actually develop something to execute their project. But we've got so lucky, or we are so blessed, that we have found that, that pinnacle point, that how we can really combine the dots together, how we can pick the MCoin up and create a real-time usability together. What it will do is it will really give a chance for our MCoin community to have a platform where they can go use their income, MCoins, and buy products and buy services. That was the missing dot, isn't it? We had everything. We were missing this dot. Today, we're going to fill this dot. And why I say this, let's just, you saw the video, and it's been an amazing, amazing journey. The company name you already saw in the video called Nexterize. And I am so excited to share this with you guys, that we have joined forces with Nexterize. And this is an amazing, I think this is an amazing success for both of the companies, because why I say this, now before I go ahead, why I say this, I think any company needs a great leadership. Would you agree with me? Yeah. Imagine today we have Apple, we have Google, all these big brands, Facebook, Instagram. If these companies does not have a good leader who leads the company, what happens? No matter how strong project you develop or you build, you can hire the best consultants around the world. They help you build the project, but you can never take the project to a next level. Reason? Leadership. So you got to have a great leadership. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the people behind me on the screen, I know them for the last 10 years. It's a decade. I know them for about 10 years. We never worked together, but we come from the same industry. We never had a chance to work together, but I always used to look up to these guys, because they really set a good example in network marketing. You talk about credibility, you talk about building business internationally, right? You talk about consistency, these guys are up there. And you talk about public speaking, these guys are up there. They really helped me build my previous project. I was able to build one of, I would say one of the biggest team around my region, and these guys have a lot of impact on me. And I always say this to these gentlemen, that I am just a reflection of you guys, that you have really helped me to grow into the person that I am today. And these guys are I would like to ask them to, if you are at the back, raise your hand. If you are at the front, please do stand up. So we really do need to recognize these guys, because when you will hear from these guys later on today, you will be shocked. Because I remember my first convention when I went, and we had this discussion last night over dinner. And I was telling these guys that when I went to my first international arena, just like you guys sitting today, 10 years ago, when I look at these guys on the stage, my jaw dropped. And I'm like, wow, that is you called a leadership, right? So first of all, could you please welcome Mr. Liju Thomas, standing at the back, sir. Please raise your hand. I see you at the back. He's a co-founder of Nexterize. Thank you so much, sir. Moving forward, we've also got another amazing individual. You will hear from these guys again later on. Could we please welcome Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar to stand in front of us, sir, a co-founder of Nexterize, guys. Right, and I think, a friend of mine, a mentor of mine, someone I always look up to, a good friend, even though we never work together in this industry, it's really important to build your connection. Don't lose your connection just because no one joined with you. If someone says no to you, don't break your connection, because you never know, realistically, one day they come and they will work with you, or you become, do something together. And that is why we've got the last person, Mr. Asad Ali, to please stand in front of us. Also a co-founder of Nexterize, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. So that brings me to end of my presentation. I hope I haven't bored you guys, because the first speaker is always that hardest thing. And these guys put me at the front of the first, because maybe the presentation slide's not working, the flicker is not working, the CO2 is not working. So everything they want to try on me, but I'll take it on the chin. But everything was great. Before I leave and play this video and invite the next gentleman, I want to leave you with one thought. Guys, you guys need to understand, don't do the mistake which Nokia did. Please, I beg you, don't do the same mistake. Imagine Nokia was, how many of you guys had a Nokia phone a few years ago? We all had it, right? We all had. We had a Nokia, BlackBerry, but today we never heard their names. Why? Because they forgot to upgrade themselves. We upgraded our clothes, we upgrade our cars, we upgrade our houses, we upgrade everything but income. We need to understand the world is moving at the fastest pace. If we don't move with that pace, we will fall behind. So it's really important to understand that we are going to become a $1 billion company. So remember one thing, guys. In order for this project to become a $1 billion, it will help at least all of you to become a multi-millionaires. Are you guys okay if they help you to become multi-millionaires, guys? Yes. All of you? Yes. Right, okay. So guys, make sure, stay strong, stay in the game. It's a never come get rich scheme. Stay in the game long enough, you will beat everyone. They say, hard work beat talent when talent does not work hard. No matter how talented you are, if you're not going to work hard, you will always lose. And at Mether, each and every one of you are hardworking. I know you personally. All I really want you to do is, with this Nexterize coming together with Mether, a very amazing acquisition, holding things together, sky is the limit. And I promise you guys, watch out the space next 90 days. And if you guys do good, I will see you at the top. If not, I will see you from the top. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm your host today. Thank you.